So I think time is running out. You know, if Harry wants to come back at any stage, he needs to do it while his father is still king.
The British tabloids are at it again, spinning tales of Prince Harry's imminent return to the United Kingdom. Claims that time is running out for Prince Harry to return to the royal fold while his father, King Charles, is still reigning, reveal a profound misunderstanding of Harry's current reality and the choices he has made. After all the pain and suffering Harry and Meghan experienced as working royals, why would Harry ever consider returning to that environment? The media's insinuations are not only delusional, but also highlight their inability to accept Harry's happiness and contentment with his life outside the royal family. This is just another narrative, a sensationalized fiction divorced from reality and fueled by a desire to sell papers. The tabloids thrive on drama and intrigue, often at the expense of truth and integrity. His departure from royal life was not a whim, nor was it a decision taken lightly. It was the culmination of years of contemplation and a response to the unique pressures and challenges he faced as a member of the royal family. It was a carefully considered choice made to protect his family and safeguard their well-being. Harry and Meghan have been vocal about the toll that royal life took on their mental health and personal happiness. They chose to break free from this toxic environment, prioritizing their mental health and their future. This decision was not about escaping the pressures of royal duties, but about creating a safe and nurturing environment for their children. The rumors of Harry's return fail to acknowledge the profound shift in his priorities. His focus has shifted from royal obligations to the well-being and happiness of his immediate family. He is a husband and a father first and foremost. His devotion to Meghan and their children, Archie and Lilibet, is unwavering. This new chapter in his life is centered around family and personal fulfillment. His devotion to Meghan and their children, Archie and Lilibet, is unwavering. He has repeatedly emphasized the importance of providing a stable and loving environment for his children, away from the prying eyes of the media. Returning to the UK would mean subjecting his family to the same harmful forces that drove them away. The relentless media scrutiny and public pressure are not conducive to the healthy and happy life he envisions for his family. It would mean compromising their happiness and their chance at a normal life. Harry's decision is final. He has chosen a path that prioritizes his family's well-being over the demands and expectations of royal life. He has turned the page on his royal chapter and embraced a new path, one paved with freedom, authenticity, and the promise of a brighter future for his family. In California, Harry and Meghan have found a community that supports their values and aspirations. It is time for the media to abandon their fabricated narratives and accept the reality of Harry's permanent departure. The focus should now shift to respecting their decision and allowing them the peace and privacy they deserve as they build their new life together. This narrative paints a picture of Harry as a tortured soul, regretful and longing for his old life. It often depicts him as a man who has lost his way, trapped in a world far removed from the royal duties he once knew. This portrayal is not only inaccurate but also deeply unfair. It fails to capture the essence of Harry's true journey and the profound transformation he has undergone. Harry is not a captive yearning for freedom. He is a man who has found it. He has embraced a new chapter in his life, one that allows him to be true to himself and his values. The joy in Harry's life is palpable. It radiates from his interactions with his family and his genuine smiles, a stark contrast to the often stoic expressions seen during his royal engagements. Freed from the constraints of royal protocol and the constant scrutiny of the British tabloids, he is finally able to live authentically. This newfound freedom has allowed him to explore his passions and interests without the weight of royal expectations. He is present and engaged in his roles as husband and father, relishing the simple pleasures of family life that were once unattainable. The small moments, like playing with Archie or sharing a laugh with Meghan, are now the highlights of his day. He is pursuing his own passions, advocating for causes close to his heart, and using his platform to make a difference in the world. From mental health awareness to environmental conservation, Harry is committed to making a positive impact. The spark that was dimmed by the pressures of royal life has been reignited, replaced by a genuine sense of purpose and contentment. His new life in California has given him the space to grow and thrive in ways he never could before. Harry's happiness is a testament to the power of choosing oneself, of breaking free from expectations and forging one's own path. It is a powerful reminder that true fulfillment comes from within, not from external validation. He is a modern man who dared to redefine what it means to be a prince, prioritizing his own happiness and the well-being of his family above all else. In doing so, he has set an example for others to follow, showing that it is possible to live a life of authenticity and joy, no matter the obstacles. The media's obsession with Harry's potential return also reveals a deeper issue, an inability to let go and move on. They cling to the hope of Harry's return, refusing to accept the finality of his decision. This denial stems from a reluctance to acknowledge the reasons behind his departure and the systemic issues it exposed. The British media and the royal family must come to terms with a stark reality. Harry is not coming back. He has everything he has ever wanted: a loving family, a supportive partner, and a life that allows him to be true to himself. The notion that he should return to a family and an institution that has caused him and Meghan so much pain is absurd. Harry has realized that the royal family never truly cared about him as an individual, but rather about the popularity and positive image he brought to the institution. From allowing Meghan to suffer mentally without offering her support, to permitting the British media to spread false stories about her, the royal family's actions have shown a disregard for Harry and Meghan's well-being. The discussions about their unborn son's skin color, the financial cutoff, and the refusal to protect them from the media's relentless attacks have all contributed to an environment that is not conducive to their happiness or safety. The damage has been done, and Harry cannot return to a place that caused so much harm. The media, particularly the British tabloids, are equally complicit. Their relentless pursuit of sensationalism, their willingness to publish hurtful and often untrue stories for profit, contributed significantly to the toxic environment that drove Harry and Meghan away. And instead of respecting Harry and Meghan's decision and allowing them to live their lives in peace, the media continues to speculate and fantasize about a reunion that is never going to happen. In addition to this, their refusal to acknowledge their own role in this saga, their insistence on portraying Harry as a lost soul, reveals a deeper truth. They need Harry and Meghan more than Harry and Meghan need them. The Sussexes generate headlines, they fuel the royal narrative, and their absence leaves a void that the media is desperate to fill. In conclusion, the British media's claim that time is running out for Harry to return to the royal fold is a delusion born out of denial and desperation. Harry and Meghan have made it clear through their actions and words that they are focused on their present and future, not on returning to a past that was fraught with challenges. They have built a life in California that aligns with their values and aspirations. Their work in philanthropy, mental health advocacy, and other ventures demonstrates their commitment to making a positive impact on the world. They are thriving, and that is something to be celebrated, not questioned or undermined. The media and the royal family need to accept this reality and stop begging for Harry's return. It is time to respect their decision and leave them alone to continue building the life they have chosen, a life defined by love, purpose, and truth.